Oh, hey guys, welcome back to the Facts for Life pod with Jake and Shawn. How you been, bro?
You busy.
Me too.
Busy, busy,
Yeah.
busy. These birds are chirping
I just seen
today,
a
dude.
horse running.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, pot. He was just running.
Okay.
Call back. So we just took a week hiatus.
We did, dude.
Why?
I was busy.
I was too, honestly. Like neither of us really, neither of us really had time for it. Like, I mean, you had
Got a
work.
fresh cut, though.
You did. You got a nice.
Fader tomato,
You got a
dude.
nice sweater on too, brother.
I do. Do it for the bay. He's my bay. Whoa! You know who I'm pointing at. You always watch our videos. You know who I'm pointing at. Watch it. I might steal him.
Makes the thumbnails now too. Made our last thumbnail. So, first topic I had for us today.
Oh my goodness.
First topic I had for us today. Golf.
Golf.
You've been into it for a little while. Got me into it a couple years ago, and now I'm finally jumping feet first into it now, like fully. So I'm hooked.
Yeah, dude, I used to hate it. Used to
Yeah.
golf with my dad like every weekend. And then it was like once a month thing.
Yeah.
And then it was like twice a year. And now, dude, I'm just spending so much money on golf,
Bro.
dude. It's like an addiction. It's like crack.
It is.
But the more
Especially
you play,
when you
the
do
more you
crack
play, the better you get.
while playing.
And I'm getting pretty good.
You
So-
are.
So
Yeah, I want to get better. I suck.
you guys think you can beat me? What's up?
We're gonna
What's up?
record a golf video when
Tomorrow.
we go
But you
by
don't know
ourselves.
what today is.
When we go by ourselves, we're gonna record a golf video. We just
Tomorrow.
don't want everyone else getting in our way because our last golf outing was awful though.
The first
The first
nine.
the first
nine
nine.
was pretty bad.
So they made us start on the back nine, which, by the way, the stupidest thing in the world. I'll explain to you why I feel that way in a second. Made us start on the back nine. We lost. There were four of us. Between the four of us, we lost probably close to like 35 balls. And
so bad.
there was only water on 2 holes. And 3 holes, yeah. And it was the same.
One had a pond.
Yeah. Well, 2 of them had a pond. They shared the same pond.
Well, those 2 holes were connected. One had its own. Remember, it was just like right there.
Yeah.
Turned into like a stream. Which that's definitely man-made. I don't even know why
Yeah.
they put it there.
To make golf harder.
There's a dog leg to the left. You golf, you know what that is. It was like
If you don't,
hit
it was
it-
a dog dick to the left.
if you hit it perfect with a driver, straight in the water. Hit it
Yep.
with a 5, straight in the water.
Yep.
You had to chip it with like a 7 or a 9, and then chip it again over the water to the left. It was stupid. And then there's tall grass to the left of you and to the right of you, and of course in front of you, water.
Yeah. No,
dumb.
it was. And then every other hole, woods on both sides.
Yeah, or tall grass or turtles, peeing on me.
Yeah, he got peed on by a turtle.
Saved 2 turtles if one pissed
His
on
name
me.
was Donatello.
He wouldn't have peed on you. That was
No.
Mike,
Yeah,
Michelangelo for
definitely.
show.
And then the front nine we hit. I don't think we lost. We might have lost like 2 balls the entire front nine between the 4 of us.
Yeah, C lost the ball.
The Colonel.
Yeah, the Colonel. The Colonel.
Uh,
He lost one. I think my dad lost one.
yeah, he did.
Or someone picked it up because it was right there.
No, your dad didn't lose it. I picked it up on my way back.
No, he lost the yellow one when
Oh,
those people were right
yeah.
there. They picked it up. I seen them pick it up.
I thought you're talking over hit when me and the Colonel hit it into the one spot.
No, I know you guys got that one. I'm talking about his
Yeah.
first hit that went over the
Which
water.
actually we did. Or no, we got his and we got Colonel's. We didn't get mine.
Yours. Okay,
Mine
so
was
you lost
hit.
the ball.
No, because we replaced it.
Oh, you found a different. Okay, you
Well,
lost the
no,
ball.
I've seen where it was. I just wasn't gonna go out into the middle of someone else's fairway and get doinked by a ball.
I would have, dude.
Dude, I hit
Play
it.
it where it lies.
I hit it. It landed in the other person's fairway, and they had a ball hit like as me and Colonel were stopping over there. They had a ball hit like right where, like right in those trees, and I was like, I'll just take this one. You guys can have that one.
Yeah, that was so funny. That old man, he was like, "What kind of ball did you have?" And I was like, "It was either a Titleist or a Callaway." And he's like, "Callaway 4?" And I was like, "That's it." I was like, "You gotta do it out there. He's got a red line through it." He's like, "It does." Was not my ball. Got a free ball. It wasn't his either. So it was before
Yeah,
our time. But yeah.
that's the one thing that does suck. Like when you go to a small golf course, it's so easy to find golf balls because it's more recreational golfers just going to like get drunk and hit the ball as hard as they can, so they lose the ball a lot more.
Oh
When you
yeah.
go to those bigger golf courses, it's people that are taking it a lot more serious, and they're like, "Oh,
Green Meadows.
right, like they had their reasons." We almost got kicked out of a golf course near us, like 30 minutes away, 45, something like that.
I think only like 25. What do you do?
Oh, let's not tell all
Well, I'm not gonna say the street names, dude.
that.
You know where we live.
Yeah, you've watched enough videos now.
Got the IP and everything.
Yeah, I'll send it to you if you don't. Just hit me up. Hit me up on my personal channel. Uh, no. So this is why I hate when they have you start on the back nine. The way golf is supposed to work, hole one, easy. And it's supposed to get harder as it goes for those like, because that's not a pro level course. That is an intermediate level course.
Yeah, pro level courses got to be a part of the club.
Right.
The one down there.
Yeah. And those are hard, like, it's just sporadic. It's not like designed that way. Even when we played it, you could tell that's how it was designed. Hole one, super easy. Two, a little bit harder. It got a little bit harder as the numbers went up. We started on hole 10. So we started
It's not necessarily supposed to
halfway
get
into
harder.
it's just like more difficult, more hazards, more, you know, a little bit further sometimes.
Maybe.
I mean, I think our longest drive in that front nine was like
Yeah, 523.
in the front,
Yeah. There's a five. The longest one's in the front nine. It's a 523 and then a
but it's a
512.
no hazard 523. It's a straight shot.
No,
I mean, there's woods to the left, but there was no water.
it was a dog leg to the right.
Yeah, but I'm saying like hazards like water and stuff like that.
Woods is a. I hate the woods more than the water.
I do too. I'll go swimming for a ball. I'm not digging through
No,
the
he
woods.
won't.
No.
I'll prove it tomorrow. I'll record him. I'll put one in the water on purpose. He won't. He won't go in it. You know who will? Colonel. He did it.
I
He
don't
did,
doubt
dude.
it.
He did it. Like almost
Don't
neck deep.
doubt it.
I can't believe he did. Dude, he smelled so bad.
Yeah, I would have made
The
him
water
walk.
over there, dude.
I would have made him walk back.
I had a towel in my truck for some reason, and I let him.
Huh?
I had a towel in my truck. I was like, "You're not sitting on my seat smelling like that." I don't know why I had a towel in my truck,
I'd
but
have
I had
made
one
him
in there.
strip, leave the clothes there, wrap up in the towel.
Should have made him
sit
walk
down.
home, dude.
He should have. It's not that far.
Yeah, he was like, "I would dap you up with my right hand, but my left hand was in the water." I was like, "Dude, you were neck deep. Don't. I'll dap you up tomorrow. Go shower."
So I do DoorDash for work, and something fucked happened today. Actually, two things happened today, but one's my story, one's someone else's. Like when if you DoorDash, you understand. Like when I go to a store, if I see another DoorDash sitting there waiting for food, I'll sit there and talk to them. You know, see how busy it's been, where they sit to wait for orders and stuff like that. Dude, this dude's sitting there talking to me, and he's like, "Well, yeah, I had to take a 30-minute break and go wash my car." I'm like, "Why?" He dropped off someone's food, and their instructions were to drop it off, and they specifically put like, "Don't ring the doorbell." So he didn't ring the doorbell, and the lady came out, and she was like acting crazy. Grabbed it was tropical smoothie, grabbed the smoothie and threw it at his car. So he called DoorDash, and I'm pretty sure like I don't know what happened, but from what he told me, when people do that, they get suspended from using DoorDash. Um, So, yeah. Just walked out and just beamed his car with a smoothie.
Me and that old lady would have some words.
Oh, yeah. A lot of words. I was like, what'd you do? He's like, I just screamed at her and drove off. I was like, you have a lot more self-control than I
She
do.
would be cleaning that up.
Oh, yeah. Like you with the Coke.
That'll never happen.
Yeah.
Because I plead the fifth. What is it called? Statute of limitations.
Well,
That's on you now.
I'm just going to burn the car.
Next video?
No.
Some Danny Duncan stuff.
I need another
Some
car
Danny
first.
Duncan stuff, dude.
Um,
You guys got to blow us up then. Get him a new car. If we blow his car up.
yeah. If you guys get us enough views and likes, I will blow my car up with a tank. Dude, if we get enough views and likes,
enough.
well, no, we just go like we find someone in a nearby state or something like that that has like a tank, and we just hit them up and ask them if we can use it.
Yeah, because they just have tanks in Michigan all over the place.
Bro, there's so many YouTubers that just have tanks for like
but
video
they
use.
take like a fire pin out of it.
No, for video use. If
yeah,
you get a
like
license
Mr.
for
Beast in them, but
no,
everybody
dude.
else just have like the drivables.
Yeah, but like a lot of people have tanks to shoot like for that reason, for demolition, for videos, not for demolishing houses. That would be messy.
I think I can win a Mr. Beast challenge.
I think it would depend on the challenge for me.
Regardless, I'm doing it. Unless he was
like, I'll do it. I'm just saying.
Unless he was like, you've been in this box for 14 days. Do you want $500,000? I'd be like, is it tax free? He says yes. I'm walking out.
Is it cash?
He's like, you could have won $10 million if you stayed in for 108 more days. I'm like, cash in hand right now, brother.
If it's cash in hand,
no taxes.
Give me the money.
No taxes.
Give me the money.
Now, if he's like, you can win a private jet, I'm out. I'm out, dude. I don't want that.
Yeah.
You gotta pay taxes on that bad boy every year.
Good.
Who do you think I am? Taylor Swift? I have to keep coming back to his competitions, dude.
Yeah, to make the money to
afford the taxes.
Yeah. Did you see the TikTok of that guy? He said like he it's been blowing up, so he tagged Mr. Beast in it, and he was like talking about how he was in a Mr. Beast video, he won the challenge, and the IRS was asking him to fill out his tax form and write the taxes on it because it's a big gift. And he was like, so I called your people to like ask them, how do I fill this out? What do I do? Because it says on the website when you win to call this number and it'll help. I called the number, and the dude who answered was just like some random guy. And he's like, what do I do? He's like, the guy answered the phone, and he's like, he's like, yeah, I'm having some problems with my taxes, and I was wondering if you could help. And he's like, well, that sounds like a personal problem, but I'll give it a shot.
Yo,
what?
Hey, he's one of those guys that always answers the call when it says unknown. Yeah, Teresa, we'll be at your wedding. We'll be there.
Hang up. We're going to Teresa's wedding. Who's Teresa?
yeah. I don't know this woman.
Yeah,
make sure I have a +1.
I should start doing that. I get so many random
There's
calls.
just a table there for like 30 grand not being used. Oh, that pissed Teresa right off.
Oh, yeah. You'd get an angry phone call from Teresa.
Yeah.
That follow-up call would be one to record for sure.
I say I don't know anybody named Teresa, but I have an Aunt Teresa. Oh, and Mother Teresa.
That's getting cut. Not actually.
I was about to say Mother Teresa. What are you talking about?
No, and then so back to the DoorDashing stuff. That wasn't my story, bro. I'm driving, doing a delivery. I had a quota I wanted to hit, and I was like, I think I was like $12 off. So I was just taking anything because I only had like an hour left in my schedule. So I was like, okay, whatever. I take a dash, and I drive down, and I drop it off, and then I get back in my car, and I drive back to my spot. I sit there, and I get another one, and I'm like, okay, cool. This puts me over by like $4. So I take it, and I get to the store, and so I have a prop for this. When I DoorDash, I take this off my keyring. and I leave this in my car to keep my car running, and I just use the button to lock it, right? Well, this stays in my car all times. I'm sitting there and I get an order for, I think it was like KFC or something. So I take it, I drive down to KFC, pick up the food, or I get there. When I get to every store, I roll up my windows and I lock the car. When I went to lock the car, I didn't have my keys. I didn't have this. I was like, what? So I start searching through my car and stuff, and I was like, I'm thinking, I got to take the order now. It'll affect my approval rating if I don't. So I just take it real quick. I run it over there. The entire time, I'm just thinking, like, where is it? Where's my stuff? What happened to it? And then I came to the conclusion Chick-fil-A's parking lot is all concrete. So I would have heard it fall. I was like, I had to drop it at that lady's house. I start retracing my steps because I couldn't remember like the address or anything. It's like, okay, I turned here and I turned here, and then I think it was just straight. And I start driving straight, and I just see a blue lanyard laying on the ground. I'm like, my keys.
Bob, at least.
Yeah. I have an extra, but still, I don't want to lose it if I don't have to.
Somebody will just steal your car one day.
Right.
Especially since you just said you dash. To the fans out there, you want a free car. He drops that, it's yours. Just gotta follow him where he is. Bring a homie. I'll be the homie. We'll steal his car.
So we were just really dark. I went and grabbed a light. Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird.
We also got closer so that we could snuggle.
Don't make it weird.
I'm making it weird. Just talking about sunglasses. You have fluff in here.
I'll leave it.
Okay. So
Burrow versus Mahomes.
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes.
San Fran fan. He hates anyone that does anything good against them.
He didn't do anything good. Dre Greenlaw got hurt.
So
I don't know how the team didn't know the rules for the kickoff. Well, they claim they didn't, but they definitely did.
Yeah,
whatever. I'll admit it. They're ridiculous. We're garbage. I'll make a word right now. Ridiculous garbage. We're garbage.
Also, there's no way that no one on the team knew the rules.
Obvious.
It'd be one thing if like a couple of the guys didn't know the rules, and like someone had to explain it to them. But for an entire team, the entire franchise,
the head coach, that's a problem. If the head coach didn't know, that's a problem.
Okay, he has like 15 people in his ear at all times. He has a special teams coordinator.
But a fungus coming back, and Purdy's coming back without an injury. We're winning the Super Bowl.
So let's talk Burrow versus Mahomes, because you made it a point to text me randomly, like 2 weeks ago, or no, last week. Yeah, last Saturday.
2 Saturdays
text
ago.
me.
2 Saturdays ago.
Yeah. Text me and goes, Burrow's going to come back and he's going to whoop Mahomes, and Mahomes isn't going to do shit against him. And I'm like, podcast. All I responded with every single time he would text me is podcast.
It's a podcast, brother. I'm like, I got these ideas now. Save them in chat. Homeboy wasn't saving them in chat.
So I just typed them up. So, Burrow versus Mahomes. Why are you so excited to see Burrow versus Mahomes?
Burrow's the only one to beat him.
Yeah.
Purdy should have, but
he hasn't yet.
But I digress. He will. He will.
Yeah. No, I mean, speaking of Burrow, let's talk about this hair meme.
Probably the most handsome man in the NFL, besides Joey Bosa. No,
we'll wait.
Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa. I said
We'll wait. We'll see how long it takes him to retract that statement and add one more person above Nick Bosa.
There isn't anybody.
You have his name tattooed on your butt.
I don't. What are we saying right now?
Brock Purdy.
He's not more handsome. He's not more handsome.
You love him.
I do love him.
So, did you see the Burrow hair meme?
I did.
Dude, how did people think it was real? How did people think that was real?
First of all, homeboy's neck is thicker than that. When he had the undercut fade, I didn't know what he was doing. He definitely went way down.
Yeah.
But how he's looking right now, he's growing the scruff on the off season. Buddy.
The reverse playoff beard.
Homeboy's handsome.
He is. I'd fuck.
Don't make it weird.
So
Kylo Ren.
yes,
Come on.
dude. When I seen the picture, I'm like, it looks like someone took Joe Burrow and Kylo Ren and just or Adam Driver and just combined them.
Yeah.
It does. Like you could see like one of those face merge things happening right there. It's weird.
I don't think Homeboy's allowed to grow his hair that long.
Why wouldn't he?
What do you mean? They can grab it?
You're allowed to. You just if they grab it, it's
I don't
legal.
mean against the rules.
Oh yeah.
I just don't think as a QB, like you would allow yourself
Oh yeah.
to grow your hair that long. I mean, if
It's-
I was a QB, I would.
Yeah. I'd have it down to my ankles.
Not a chance.
Go for it.
Not a chance.
Um,
You'd have to get a special helmet. Look
No.
how curly your hair is. If
Oh,
it was down to
with
your
mine,
ankles,
yeah,
dude, it'd
yeah.
be bad for you.
I'd have to get a helmet 4 sizes bigger.
Okay, so let's
My
get back
head-
to Burrow versus Mahomes.
Yes.
He's gonna dog him. He's gonna dog him.
I think so.
I don't care what kind of receiver he has. I don't care what kind of defense he has. I just think when Mahomes sees Burrow, he starts shaking in his boots, dude. Everybody's got that kryptonite. Shaking in his boots.
Hey, he's beat him, what, 3 times or something? Twice in the playoffs. Burrow is to Mahomes as Mahomes is to Josh Allen.
Yeah. But Josh Allen's gonna beat him this year too.
I don't know.
Calling it now.
Their weapons got so much worse.
Doesn't matter. That means Josh Allen's got more to prove.
It does, honestly. Prove that he can do it without Stephon Diggs, even though he kind of did it without Stephon Diggs, because Stephon Diggs played like shit in the entire second half of the season.
But he's gonna dog him.
Let's see. When do they play each other? So they're playing each other in week 2, which gives Burrow the best opportunity in the world to beat Mahomes, no matter what.
Here's another thing. The Chiefs are not making it to the playoffs.
I don't know.
Chiefs aren't making it to the playoffs.
The only reason I say I don't know is because one team from every division makes the playoffs.
It ain't the Chiefs.
It's not the Broncos.
It's gonna be the Raiders.
Definitely not going to be the Raiders. Those 2 teams don't even have a quarterback.
Yeah, I know. Isn't Jimmy G suspended for like?
He wasn't their quarterback even when he was there.
Really?
They benched him, yeah, for
I would.
Aiden O'Connell, Purdue's old quarterback. When was the last time you heard a Purdue quarterback starting in the NFL?
I don't follow sports. I follow Brock Purdy, literally.
He was literally the last, like, he's the first Purdue quarterback to start in the NFL since, like, I don't know, what's Bud's name that played on the Saints for all those years?
Drew Brees.
Yeah, and even when Drew Brees was
How do
playing.
you forget Drew Brees? How do you blank Drew Brees?
Yeah.
Bud.
Even when Drew Brees was playing, I'm pretty sure there wasn't like
what was
another
he, like
Purdue.
5'9"?
Yeah.
He's the go to QBs just because of his height.
Yeah. But they play each other in week 2.
Yeah. What is that? September 15th?
Yeah. September 15th. And
where's it at?
I believe bottom team is home. It's at Kansas City. Be a little bit harder to play at Kansas. Is that their home opener? If that's their home opener, the first half might be a little rough for them, but I still think they come out with the win. It is not their home opener. Super Bowl winners. Super Bowl winners always open week 1 home. But, although last year's home opener for the Chiefs, Lions gave them that spanking.
That game was so
Beat
close.
them by like 2
yeah,
points.
the game was so close.
It looked
have
way
Kelsey
further.
either.
Yeah, it looked like or Chris Jones.
True. Yeah.
It looked like a way further game. And their guy that ended up being their number 1 receiver at the end of the year, we won't say his name. Vroom vroom. Ended up he was a rookie in that game. That was his first NFL game. So he didn't really do anything. I think he had like 2 drops. And Kadarius Toney couldn't catch AIDS in a whorehouse.
Yeah, crazy.
Couldn't
Crazy that he couldn't.
all year.
What is up, guys? Here's Jake talking about the Facts for Life 3-week videos. On Monday, we'll have the podcast. On Wednesday, it'll be our weekly video. Be ready for those. And on Friday, yes, Friday, we will have the bloopers for those who like the laughs. Ka-chow!
Hey guys, I'm gonna talk like a normal fucking human. So on Monday for our 4-week videos, on Monday you can expect the Facts for Life podcast still. Wednesday will be the first video. Friday will be the second video of the week, and then Saturday will be our bloopers. So it just gets pushed back one day towards the end of the week. Peace, love.
Ka-chow!
There's never been an NFL team to go 0-17 in the history of the league because it used to be 16 games for the longest time.
Okay, so obviously,
Who do you think is the most likely franchise to go 0-17 first?
Kansas City. Nah, I just hate Kansas City.
I know you do.
I hate Travis Kelce. I hate Jason Kelce too.
Invite us on your show.
I don't hate either one of you. You guys just suck.
He hates your guys' clout that you guys get.
No, I love Jason Kelce.
I do.
Travis gained my respect. We're not going to put that on the podcast, but I don't like you guys for beating my dogs in the Super Bowl. Pride. But it's gonna be the Raiders. You know who I hope it is?
I hope it's the Patriots.
I hope it's Dallas. I hope
everyone
it's
hopes
Dallas.
it's Dallas. Yeah.
So they are never, ever, 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 ever going to be called America's team.
They'll still be
again.
called America's team. They'll be 0-17, and it'll be branded on the backs of their jerseys. They'll take the
They
names
can call
off
themselves that all they want, but I don't want
all their
people
fan
to call
bases
that
call them
anymore.
that.
Yeah,
too,
it's
which is what makes it
ridiculous.
tough because, like,
They
if
suck.
you look at sports media, there's so many fans for those big teams. Lakers in basketball, Knicks in basketball. Knicks is a better example. That's a team that they don't win a lot. Why are there so many people that are fans? Because they have the mecca of basketball and all that shit. Dallas, it's the same situation. Their stadium's really nice. It's really stupid, but it's really nice. Do you know? So Dallas' stadium, for those of you guys that don't know, and I'm pretty sure you don't know this either. Their tunnel where the players walk out before the game runs through a bar. Like it walks through a bar with two glass railings on either side. Walks through a bar that has people sitting in those seats. The issue with that is your brilliant idea, right? You get to sit there, you get to watch the players walk out. Super cool. You're stuck in those seats. You're sitting under the stadium. You can't see anything.
Probably have TVs.
No, yeah, they have TVs, but you can't go out. And I guess like one of the people in one of my classes on campus is from Texas. She's gone to a Dallas game. She said you can't see the field at all. You can't go to different seats. You're stuck. Like there's a separate section for those people, and then the tickets are ridiculously expensive for sitting at a bar. It's all you're paying for.
I believe it.
Like,
wouldn't buy a single drink.
Right. The drinks are probably
They better be free. They better
right.
be
You're
free.
paying stadium prices for drinks that, like, you're not at the stadium basically. Also, deal with all that traffic and stuff. That's downtown Dallas, isn't it? Or they're in Arlington, aren't they?
I don't care about Dallas Cowboys, dude.
No one does.
Cowgirls.
No one should care about the Cowgirls.
Fuck Micah Parsons. I can't stand that guy.
He's funny as hell,
He's
though.
so stupid.
On like on their podcast,
so arrogant,
or
so arrogant.
The clips we see all the time on
what do you
TikTok
have, 2
and stuff.
good years? So garbage.
Out of 3.
Garbage.
Actually, he's had 3 good years out of 3.
He only made it 3 years. Garbage. Garbage.
The only reason people are so attached to Michael Parsons and like with how much I watch sports and understand sports, I get it. It's because he's
so emotionally biased though. Like you hear all like the back and forth with him and CJ Stroud. It's like shut up.
Yeah.
You're dumb.
So like as far as like a player goes, like skill set and stuff, the reason so many people like Micah Parsons is because he is a TJ Watt-esque pass rusher while still being a Luke Kuechly-esque pass coverage linebacker.
Luke Kuechly, no.
Which is something that we've never seen. I said Luke Kuechly because Luke Kuechly isn't known as like an elite pass coverage guy. He's like above average, but not elite. But he's not known as like an elite pass coverage guy. He's above average. So that's why I said Luke Kuechly, because he's an above average pass coverage guy with a pretty, I'd say, below elite. So like not average, not above average, not elite, but below elite level pass rusher. I'd say the elite pass rushers in the league right now, Nick Bosa.
Oh,
Actually,
I just
Nick Bosa's an elite caliber pass rusher. I just want to see him rack up the numbers of, because like if you watch a 49ers game, also if you're watching defense, you have to actually watch the game to understand how good a player is. Because if you looked at Nick Bosa's MVP year and you looked at TJ Watt from the same year just on the stat sheet, TJ Watt blew him away. If you look just on the stat sheet,
die-hard Nick Bosa guy,
yeah,
but TJ Watt should be Defensive Player of the Year since he got it.
he's so good.
The fact that he hasn't is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It is unbelievable. It's crazy. That guy, he's a dog.
He is.
He's a dog.
Bro.
See how hard their schedule is after Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's like the hardest that anyone's ever seen.
Dude.
It's ridiculous.
He's gonna be bruised, battered, and probably bleeding in the hotel every week, dude.
He's so injury prone. That's the only downside. Both Watt brothers are like that.
Because they play so hard, dude.
JJ was playing like he was on crack.
Yeah, I still got to give it to TJ though. JJ's a dog, but I feel like they gave him.
I feel like
because of JJ, they're not giving TJ the praise
as much love.
Yeah.
I feel like
they're like, oh, he's just gonna be that good. Like, I mean, Nick Bosa's great. Joey Bosa's great too, but because Nick Bosa's so.
But it's the opposite effect with that one, because Joey Bosa's the older brother. So it's the opposite effect, because Joey Bosa was in the league, and if you remember, as a 49ers fan, Nick Bosa's first like year and a half, no one wanted to give him credit because, well, he's a Bosa brother. He's supposed to be that good. And then he started, like, I think they had a game against the Chargers, and he outperformed Joey, like,
I don't think it was
far.
his playing that got him the attention. I think it's his interviews.
Maybe.
Homeboy is so monotone.
Well, he
so,
also
like,
he gets attention.
Funny.
He gets meme attention now too.
Oh yeah, like beer just doesn't do it for me anymore.
Yeah.
Or they hold a lot. No, obviously.
Yeah. How do you feel about the speaking of beer? Luke Combs brought out. He was playing at Levi Stadium and brought out your hero and the person who I want to party with most in the world.
Who's my hero?
Brock Purdy.
Is he my hero? Is he?
He's your celebrity crush.
No, not even. Dude, he's so underrated.
He is.
And I'm usually not like a underdog guy, but I followed him in college, like his last couple years. And like, they start bringing out like his highlights, like from all ages, like when he threw that basketball all the way across full court.
Yeah. He's got a little brother too.
Dude. Fuck that guy.
He's still in college.
Luckiest guy in the world.
He plays football. He plays quarterback.
Oh yeah.
For a MAC school. So like Central Michigan West, that conference.
Yeah.
I don't know which school though. It's not one of the Michigans. I think it might be Northern Illinois. Who he plays for.
Brock Purdy is just so humble, dude.
He is.
And like to just
come in
your first year
in the world.
Come in the first year, you beat Brady. Brock Purdy is a dog, and if he doesn't end up being a GOAT, fuck you, because he's gonna be a GOAT.
So, we're running out of time. We're gonna cut away from football, and if you guys want more of that, next week, I'll be starting the sports podcast officially, finally, and I'll bring Jake on an episode, and we'll talk sports for a full podcast. We're going to cut away to a mini quiz for you. My laptop. Quiz. I don't want Jake to be able to see it, so I'm repositioning it. But We're going to cut away to a little mini quiz. I'm going to name a social media platform. You are going to tell me, I'm going to name a social media platform, and then I'm going to name a day of the week, and you're going to tell me what time of that day do you think it is the most popular time for people to use it.
Okay.
Instagram. This is global engagement, by the way. Instagram.
Okay.
And I'm going to choose the most popular day to
Probably Friday or Saturday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, do I get like a
So just pick
like could I say like if I said like 5 to 8?
I'll tell you right now for this one, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hour gap. 7 hour chunk that's the same because it's color coded.
Yeah, okay.
7 hour chunk that's the same color. If you say one of those hours, give it to you.
Okay, then I'm gonna say 7.
7
p.m.
p.m. Nope.
Really? It's daytime?
Yeah, it's between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m.
Y'all don't have jobs?
I don't.
Y'all don't have you're just on Instagram that early?
So can you guess which day? We'll say days of the week is Instagram just not used?
I would say Monday, but can't really say Monday. I would say like Saturday
Yep, there's one more. They're the same.
and Tuesday.
Sunday.
Oh,
Saturday and Sunday. So here's the chart. Saturday and Sunday. I mean, it gets used obviously, but nowhere near as much as the other days.
I was like, where's the days at? Yeah. Oh yeah, Instagram will forever be used.
Yeah. It's based on highest to lowest engagement is all it is. TikTok's next.
Every day. Every day we lit. Every day we
So
lit.
every day is lit. It has a medium level of engagement on every single day.
Of course. Number 1 app in the world.
Yeah.
Whoever invented that is a
There is.
quadrillionaire.
I want you to try and guess which day of the week you think is the highest used day.
Can I get if it's the weekend or not?
It's not the weekend.
It's not the weekend.
Yeah.
So Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
I don't consider Friday the weekend.
Okay, so I'm gonna
It's
say
one
Friday.
of the 5 days of the week. Nope.
Ooh, Tuesday.
Nope.
Thursday.
Nope.
Wednesday?
Yep.
What's up with you guys on Wednesdays?
Right, for real.
Y'all just posting Woman Crush Wednesdays? Woman Crush Forever Wednesdays? Like, what's going on here?
What time of the day do you think it's the busiest?
I'm gonna go. Give me 2 guesses. Give me 2 guesses.
I will.
Over and under.
Okay.
I'm gonna say noon.
Over and under.
That means over or under.
Actually, noon is one of the choices, but it's also over and under.
Oh.
There's a gap.
So I'm gonna say 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
So noon is right. 11 it dips down. 11 a.m. it dips down.
What y'all doing?
1 p.m. it dips down. And then 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. are hot spots. And then from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. are hot spots.
On a Wednesday?
I don't know what y'all are on.
Well, us blue collar guys, you know we're on TikTok at 9 a.m. Well, from when we clock in to when we start working.
This is the TikTok one. So nothing really surprising except for that it's Wednesday is when it's busy.
What's going on with Wednesdays?
Bro, for real. Next one is Twitter. I refuse to call it X. So Twitter is the exact same on 3 different days.
3 different days. So I'm gonna say Wednesday.
Wednesday is one of those days.
Yeah,
yes.
obviously. I'm gonna say Thursday.
Thursday is one of those days.
I'm gonna say Tuesday.
Tuesday is the last one of those days.
3 to 3.
And the chunks are the exact same time chunks.
Really?
Yep.
Well, since y'all goofy goobers are out here early on it, I'm over and under. 2 guesses again. I'm gonna say 11 a.m. Is it over or is it under?
The starting time?
Because
it's a big chunk.
Okay.
So the starting time is earlier.
Earlier. So you guys are goofy. 9 a.m.
Yep. Guess the end time.
12.
2.
On what?
Tuesday through Thursday.
On Twitter?
On Twitter.
What are y'all doing on
What are
Twitter?
y'all doing? This is the Twitter gap. It almost looks symmetrical.
X, not Twitter, X.
So that's going to do it for this podcast. We're going to record a couple videos because we don't have light. So we're going to record a couple videos just to get some extra stuff out there. But that's been Jake and Shawn on the Facts for Life pod. Follow us on
Mosquito just flew up my
our
nose.
socials at the end scene and credits.
Peace, love.
We out.